Hey y'all, it's your girl, Miss Nia Imani. Welcome back to Higher Self Season. It was created for women who have unapologetically awakened to their true identity. We're honored to explore spiritual and financial teachings from a unique perspective. On our platform, wealth means so much more than money. It represents a powerful mantra, which is women experience abundant lives through healing. I'm going to share my personal and professional experiences in addition to cultivating thought-provoking discussions with some amazing people. Our primary topics highlight a trio of core values: mindset wellness, vision manifestation, and legacy planning. We believe that women can achieve limitless levels of success when all areas of their life is in alignment. This channel is sponsored by Fabulous Life International. Let's get started. So, this weekend I hosted Higher Self Season, which is one of our signature events. And I created a sacred space for women on Sunday. My goal is for those women to be seen and supported. If you were watching this video and paying attention, you saw some beautiful properties. That was the atmosphere on my way to our location for this Sunday. Every single week, I pick a new location so that we could explore Atlanta and see all that this beautiful city has to offer. And we ended up in Buckhead. And when I tell you, it was literally like driving through my personal vision board. Those properties over there are absolutely stunning. And it just really anchored my ability to see what God has in store for me. It gave me an opportunity to be inspired. It gave me an opportunity to be curious. It gave me an opportunity to really buckle down and start getting serious about the things that God has imparted inside of me. And for this Sunday, our topic was your presence is pressure. So I know you may be thinking, what does that actually mean? So let me introduce you to my friend, Miss Denise. So what we were doing is she was working on her personalized mantra. When we first got started, she was sharing some of the things that was going on with her. And I just felt like this would have been such a perfect way for her to speak life into herself. So she had an opportunity to work on her solar plex chakra, her throat chakra, and ultimately her crown chakra. And then we gave out gratitude gifts. Every single time I have an event, I really just like to pour into people. So I give them, it's almost like a fortune cookie. So they have an inspirational message. And then I also picked one for myself. But when we go back to talking about your presence is pressure, that really is a way for you to remember who the fuck you are. When you walk into the room, you shift the atmosphere. When you are in a group of people, you probably stand out. And one of the things that I want you to be very crystal clear about is, as a legacy leader, which, you know, I have to break that down for those of you guys who are new here. Legacy leaders are generational cycle breakers. They have been chosen to change the trajectory of their entire family. They also understand that sowing seeds of greatness equals income and impact. So you can imagine that there is a heavy level of responsibility that goes into being a generational cycle breaker. So when you walk into the room, the demons tremble. When you walk into the room, people get agitated by your spirit. They get agitated by your light. They don't know exactly who you are, but they know that you are somebody special, that you are somebody that was called, that you are somebody that is anointed and appointed to do some amazing things. And there will be a lot of opposition. There will be a lot of people that will come against you. There will be people that you love that will not acknowledge you, that will not support you, that will talk about you, that will do you wrong. But I want you to understand that one of my spiritual mentors told me, because I was like, why don't people like me? And this was about 20 years ago. She said, Nia, it's not that people don't like you. They don't like the spirit in you. And I have to remind myself about that over and over and over again. So this weekend was another opportunity for me to share that message with myself, and then also with my spiritual sister who came to share Higher Self Season with me. We have to remind ourselves as legacy leaders that our presence alone is pressure. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to be operating at your highest level of potential yet. But people will still be intimidated by you. But I want you to walk in those spaces like God Himself sent you there. He is going to prepare the atmosphere. He is going to clear the path. He is going to anoint your footsteps. He is going to guide you every single step of the way. So do not get discouraged. Do not get disappointed. Do not fear those who do things out of spite. Because a lot of times people will just do things to get you off track. But as I had my own awakening and as I had my own spiritual transformation, I am very clear on who I am, and I am very confident in whose I am. And I always want the women who are ready to receive the message and the information that God has imparted in me. I want to make sure that I share that, because I stayed in the darkness way longer than I should have, simply because I was not prepared. I did not have mentors, and I did not have people that was able to elaborate on this, spiritual process, this awakening process. Because one of the enemy's plans for chosen ones, for legacy leaders, is to keep you in the darkness, because we all know that your power is going to be a catalyst for other people to acknowledge their gifts as well. And that could be your children, that could be your coworkers even, that could be your intimate partners, that could be your friends. You have such a huge influence on people. So it is going to be the enemy's mission to keep you unaware of how powerful that you are. So as we do musical meditation, I love this part of our events, because whatever the theme is, I bring in music that actually encourages us in that area of our life, and that also goes along with the topic. So as you see us here do a musical meditation, and then we're having some dialogue after. But I just love how people leave this atmosphere inspired, how they leave in a different state of mind than what they came. And honestly, I host these events out of selfishness, because it is really for me. It is really a place for me to continually tap into my healing, to continually stretch myself. Even when I don't have people who show up, I'm going to show up, because I know how necessary and I know how important this healing journey is for me, especially as a legacy leader. And I am committed to that process. I am committed to reminding you that you are abundant like the leaves on the trees. And always remember that your presence is pressure, and you got this. Thanks for watching.